It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Brown. Korkmaz is out there with James. And it's Diallo in at the small forward position. Here's Biberovic. Down low. They swipe it. And here's the fast break. And finished off by Brown.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Marjanovic. They set the screen. Here's Hayes. Trains the three-pointer.
And he's not gonna miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
James looking it over. Here's Korkmaz. The layup off target. And it's Hayes in the corner. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Brown. Here's Korkmaz. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. It's deflected. To the paint. Goes up. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Biberovic. Inside, Belly.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Off with the layup. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Baldwin. A three off the mark.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Diallo finds Brown. Outside, James. The kick out to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Brown.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Baldwin. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Melly. Here's Biberovic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Hayes. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now, here's James. Over in the corner, Brown. And Brown throws it down.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Ball is turned over. Away team ball.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's James. D right on him. Pass to Papagiannis. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Baldwin can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
They get it again. Now here's Diallo. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Cans it from downtown. Diallo's got 7 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Up by 10. Stay with us as we get set to... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Six to shoot. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
We've got Boston game, and it's Cornish in at the 4 spot. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here's the home team. A 12-point game. Knocks down the 3-ball.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Takes it inside. Got a piece of it. Pass to Gutteridge. Over to the left wing. Here's Colson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Clock at 6. Can't connect from long distance.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's a Kobo. The rebound by Colson. And they're moving it up. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Going inside. Okobo looking over the floor. Misses from short range. 1:56 left in the first half of basketball. Drills the three-pointer. He has 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Right wing. Here's Corniche. There's the pick. Here he goes. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shanwa covered by Mortiunas. Offensive rebound. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Fires away from outside. No good that time. Shanwa covered by Mortiunas. Here's Corniche. The rebound by Colson.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
A tight game here in Atlanta. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Okobo missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Corniche, the pass to Mortiunas. He gets it in there. Mortiunas has got his first basket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Up 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Taking a look at the visitors, I mean, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win against.
We've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation. That allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters.
Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Marjanovic. Baldwin out there with Hayes. And it's Melly in at the power forward position. On Tuesday and then on Thursday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
James is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Brown, and it's Papagiannis in at the center. The 3. Baldwin can't get it to go. Baldwin's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Brown. Off target at the rim. A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now here's James. From deep. Hits it from three-point range. James has got 5 now.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And he gets the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And they pick up 2. James has gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. And James picks up the foul.
James.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Traps in the tray.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
The rebound by Marjanovic. Here's Biberovic. There's a screen by Marjanovic for 3, and they recover it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Biberovic. Fires the 3. No good on the shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
James outside. Brown. And then Brown with the dunk. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by Diallo. Hayes the pass to Melly. Can't get it to fall.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the visitors now. They've held a 12-point lead early. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
James outside. Gets an open look and hits. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half. And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. Here's Baldwin. 11 points in the game. And the shot goes in. Baldwin's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Okobo. It's deflected. Here's Baldwin. 13 points in the game. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Baldwin. 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pass to Okobo. 5 on the clock. Here's Wasengame. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3. Here's a Kobo. Tries yet again. Driving in. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Oh. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that one misses. Pass to Gutterich. And that's going to do it, son. Good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. They're up by 1. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Coming off the floor for your home team, number 3.
Corniche is out there with Blossingame. And it's Montiunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. To take the lead. Blossingame pulls it in. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
To tie it up. Montiunas grabs the miss. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First one falls for.
At the line for the away team, number 32, taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
No good with the layup. Here's a Kobo. It's good.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And the home team has possession. They trail by 7. Schonla. There's a good screen. There's the triple. To the right side. Tries a 3. The rebound by Akobo. Here's Corniche. Plays it up off the glass.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
All right, David, thanks. With the drive, Okobo, it's tipped. And here's the fast break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Pass to Gutterich. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Here's Corniche. And he drives in. Montiunas has the open look. No good on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Schonla. Montiunas grabs the miss. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Corniche, the pass to Akobo. And an intentional foul right there.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Launches a three. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. James has a 2-pointer. The shot's good. Brown making the play. James has got 9 points here in the second half.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
The three-pointer is right on target. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Lets it go from deep. That's his 5th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots. Here's Gutterich. Buries it from 3-point range. James with it. Pass to Diallo. There's the 3. Kept alive. Here's Korkmaz. Now Diallo. 5 to shoot. Back to Korkmaz. And here's James outside. Again, James missing. The 3. Buries it from outside. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really...
Fridays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Hayes inside. Pass to Marjanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with a 3. They set a pick. Good work there as it goes.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Baberovic. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. Here's Baldwin. With the teardrop. It's blocked. First quarter, just over a minute played. The shot by Vezenkov, no good. Here's Melly. The rebound by Vezenkov.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses. Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Baldwin. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
To the middle. Oh, deflected. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. He takes it in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Baldwin. A deep 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's the pick. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I could settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Baldwin, the pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Here's Vezenkov. And the 3-pointer goes.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Melly, the pass to Baldwin. 1:27 left to play in the first. So it'll be 2 free throws, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
At the line for your home team, Baldwin, taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes
Ball
to review.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Vezenkov. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. To the left wing. Here's Papanikolaou.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And they're on the run. Ball's going up the court. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
The home team calls timeout. Vezenkov's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. It's stolen away. Here's Fournier, and he lays it up and in. Fournier's got 5.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Away team foul. 0. First personal foul. Second team foul.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. To the wing, right side. Can they get it?
And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint.
Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. To the right side. They set the screen, driving to the basket. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Lets the 3 fly. No good there. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
He was all alone on that one. Evans has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Right wing. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Dorsey. 4 on the clock. From behind the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The home team calls timeout. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Fires from deep. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game and give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's Evans. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. There's the triple. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. No luck on that one. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
The layup misses.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
1 shot.
And that one misses. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first one falls.
2 shots.
And so he hits both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Dorsey. They set the pick. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. 5 points in the game.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Peters. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Shot clock at 6. A shot from the low post is good.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Pass to Evans. And he drives in. 51 seconds left in the first half. From the arc. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's at 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
And the visitors call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
It's a 9-point spread. Pass to Vezenkov. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Vezenkov. 5 points in the game. 3-pointer off the mark. Hayes for 3. It's deflected. We finished off one half of play. Up by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Taking a look at the visitors, still half the season remaining, and they're still making moves, climbing up the rankings, and still.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the visiting team.
I love their game.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boban Marjanovic out there with Niko Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Beberovic in at the 2. Pass to Vezenkov. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Fournier. Got a hand on it. Hayes, the pass to Melli. Back to Hayes.
It'll be a turnover.
on Sunday, and then on Thursday.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
To the left side wing. Outside Fournier. Pass to Vizenkov. Here's Fall. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Papanikolaou. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
For the away team.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The play is under video review under NBA
It
rules.
was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Baldwin. They get it back. Out to the wing. Hayes up top. Pass to Baldwin. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Baberovic. Hits the trifecta.
And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Off with the layup. Pass to Hayes. Here's Baberovic. From outside the arc. Another shot. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 4 rebounds now.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Hayes is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Vizenkov. .152 left in the third quarter. The kick out to Fournier. Intercepted. Here's Baldwin. 5 points in the game. And that one is hammered home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And there's a pick. Stripped away. Out to the right wing. Melli, pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Banked it in off the glass. Baldwin's got 9 points.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Yep, that one goes.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
59 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Baldwin. 9 points in the game. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort got burned on that one. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Man, good whistle there.
And he knocks down the first one.
0. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Baldwin from downtown. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Here's Vezinkov. He's got 7. Here's Papanikolaou. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Melly. And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 6. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Dorsey's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Down low. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. He's got a clear path. Finished off the break.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Six on the shot clock. Takes the 3. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break, and coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Goodrich. Off target with the 3. There's the drive. Deflected. Pass to Evans. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go for him.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Dorsey. And a miss there on the triple.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Goodrich. No good from 18.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Here's Peters. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for the away team, Peters. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. 6 to shoot. Pass to Evans. Three-pointer. The shot won't fall. Evans has gone 1 of 5 on three-point tries. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Fires the three. Drills it from deep.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Buries it from 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Peters. Over to the wing. Pass to Evans. For 3. They get it again. Here's Peters. And there's the screen. Goes back up. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 1:16 left in the final quarter. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Evans has got just 2 of 8 to find the net from deep. Wing shot on the way. No good that time. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The putback. That one doesn't drop. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from way outside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Now into the lineup for your home team, Birch Hall.
The visiting club takes the win on the road.
That's the end.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Vezenkov in at the 4. Just 5 to shoot. James, that's a 2-pointer. Fall with the rebound. Pass to Vezenkov. And a miss there on the triple. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. And when I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them, guys.
Thank you, David.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Brown. From outside the arc. Fall with the rebound. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Outside Fournier. Pass to Vezenkov. From past the arc. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Fast break, here we go. James, no good. From downtown. Shot by Papanikolaou, no good.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Korkmaz. Off target from 3-point range.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Outside Fournier. They set the pick. Pass to Vezenkov. And taken away by Brown. He's guarded by Fournier. Fournier pulls it down. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Vezenkov. Beyond the arc. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. 3-pointer. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
The shot from the low post is good. 1:44 left in the first. On the wing, James. Pass to Papagiannis. On the wing, James. Fires from deep. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Ball's knocked loose. Clock at 4. Fournier. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And I like the size that Fournier has as a shooting guard. Actually, great size. I mean, he's more than ready to take advantage of that when the opportunity presents itself.
Now here's James. 6 points for him. Back to Korkmaz. Kicks it out to James. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the 3rd. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Fall.
Out of bounds. Home team ball.
20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. James outside. And he can't jam it through.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Here's Corniche. Driving the lane, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Peters passes to Evans. Fires for 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And there's the drive, and he slams it one-handed.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's a Kobo, covered by Evans. A Kobo, the pass to Corniche. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Evans feeling it out a bit. And the layup's good off the glass. Evans has got 5.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Yunus. Tries the spin move. Good work there as it goes.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
Evans with it. He has 5. Here's Peters. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. And you take a look at this home team. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
When you look at this visiting team, they know what this team is. Some would say they've overachieved, but I feel like they've proven themselves thus far. And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
Team foul.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Akobo, the pass to Yunus, intercepted.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Here's the 3. Peters with the bucket. He has 5.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Passing game, the pass to Diallo. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And it's Evans in the corner. Milutinov, covered by Yunus. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Evans missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
Away team foul. Peters. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. He takes it in. Diallo kicks to Yunus. Pass to Diallo. Just 3 to shoot. Tries it from 19. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Peters. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Game, the pass to Diallo. Here's the screen. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it's a Kobo missing. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
They grabbed their own miss. Milutinov, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
A shot by Evans, nobody around. Connects from 3-point range. Evans has got 8 points here in this quarter. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Leading by a point. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for joining.
You take a look at the home team. They're in a groove, climbing a ranking track, working their way toward that upper echelon.
Is that your word of the day? One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum when you're given. Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5.
14 foul. Number 32. First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for the away team. 0. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papanicolaou in at the 3 spot. Outside, James. Bangs home the trifecta. James has got 11 points.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
From the arc. Was shot off that time.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Fournier. Over to the wing. Papagiannis passes to Korkmaz. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shot by Papanicolaou, no good. A tight game here in Los Angeles. Back to Korkmaz. Outside, James. Back Back to Korkmaz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the screen from deep three-point land. James, no good.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
For 3, Fournier. Papanikolaou kicks to Fournier. Driving inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Fournier's got his second basket.
I think that just demonstrates how gifted Fournier is. I mean, at 6'7", he's really fast and gets to the rim quickly off the drive.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Pass to Papanikolaou. The tray. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 5 points in the quarter.
Fournier saying, you sink one on us, I'm coming right back at you.
Outside, James. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Shoots the 3. That shot missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Korkmaz has got 6.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
They set the pick for the 3. Sinks the triple. Korkmaz has got 9 points now in just the second half.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Launches from deep. And it's Vezenkov missing.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Here's James. Pass to Korkmaz. Takes it off the glass. He's got 5. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Vezenkov missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
No one near James as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. Outside Fournier. They need this. No good on that one. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Diallo, passing game out there at Corniche, and it's Monty Eunice in at the 5 spot. Evans passes to Dorsey. Back to Evans. To the wing right side. A 3-ball. Dorsey, that's good. Dorsey's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Corniche. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
On deep, Evans. And the 3-ball is good. And it's all knotted up.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Here's a Kobo. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Now Dorsey. There's the pick. 6 to shoot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The away team, Dorsey, taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Diallo. Here's the break. Baseline J on the way. Evans outside. Fires the 3. Matajunas grabs the miss. Matajunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's a Kobo. And here's Diallo. 4 on the shot clock. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Evans against Diallo. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Diallo. Pass to Corniche. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
A Kobo. That's good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Kobo's gone 6 of 8, so shooting well at 75% here. And here's Evans outside. Corniche with the rebound.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Diallo the pass to Corniche. Here's a Kobo. Pass to Diallo. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. And that one is off. Here's Dorsey. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Evans outside. And Dorsey kicks to Evans. Takes the 3. He's off on that one.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from 3-point range. This is not a 4th quarter he's going to want to remember.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Stolen by Evans. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lets it go with a 3. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Now here's Diallo. Spins, and so they get the victory here at home. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel
And now, 2K.
Here we go.
Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Hayes is out there with Niko Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Beberovic in a shooting guard. Now here is James. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Baldwin. Check by James. There's the block. That's tipped. Here's Beberovic. And the three off target. Here's Korkmaz. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line.
About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Baberovic. Oh, there's the alley. And they get it back. Baldwin, the pass to Hayes. Clock at 4. Here's Baldwin. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's James. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by James.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they've continued to build momentum, showing much more confidence now, and this is the perfect time to do it.
Home team foul. James. First personal foul, first team foul.
And he makes a first.
Baldwin. At the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Baldwin can't get it to fall. Baldwin's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Korkmaz. He's defended by Hayes. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Fires for 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
James passes to Brown. Pass to Korkmaz. Clock at 6. Here's Akobo. There's a screen. Launches a 3. Baldwin with a rebound. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Hayes with it. Screen by Marjanovic. He shoots. Hayes misses. Kick out to Brown. Going inside. That 3's off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
The home team on D. Baldwin's shot is good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here is James. 5 points in the game. The steal. A minute 4 left in the first quarter. Here's Baldwin. Checked by James. And they take the lead. Baldwin's got 8.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Here's James. Uses the glass on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Baberovic. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Akobo. He's scoreless, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Here's Baberovic. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the teardrop. He got a piece of it. James outside. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. 9 points in the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Hayes for three. That one no good. Gets it off. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. They lead by 2, and we'll be back shortly for the start. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's Guduric. Here's the three. First shot won't go. Pass to Corley. Here's Mata-Yunus. Six on the shot clock. Soft touch off the glass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Guduric. Takes a three, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
No good with a layup. Here's Mata-Yunus. The three is up. Off target at the rim. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. To the paint. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Diallo. Pass to Corneli. Diallo on the wing. Second chance shot. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Into the lane. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
They set the pick. A quick shot there. It's off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Misses from close range. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Lets it fly from 18. Good on the jump shot.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
And he comes up with a bucket. He has 6.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
A minute 37 left in the first half. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Guduric. Fires the 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Over to the left wing. Here's Mata-Yunus. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 34 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Guduric. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of this one. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Diallo. Knocked away. To the wing on the left. Up in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so that's the end of the first half. Up 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Right around this time, I would find out who my teammates were on the All-Star roster. Sadly, I was unable to play alongside Kenny. Sad for him.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the visiting team.
To me,
thanks for tuning in.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We've got Furkan Korkmaz, and it's Akobo in at the shooting guard position.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Niko Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the point. Now, here is James.
Team foul. Baldwin. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Kick out to Brown. There's the 3. It doesn't go for him. And here's Hayes. No points so far. 3-pointer, no good. Korkmaz passes to Brown. Back to Korkmaz. About a minute played here in the second half.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Baberovic. Give him 8. The 3. No good.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Here's Korkmaz. He's defended by Hayes. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Akobo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by.
Hey, everybody. That's execution off an inbounds play.
Baberovic has gone an efficient 3 for 5 from 3-point range. Pass to James. Brown scanning the floor.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's James. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. James has got 11 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Baldwin. Give him 8. Driving in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Now James. He's got 11. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Korkmaz, good. Give him 8 points now.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. To the right side. Here's Baldwin. And he makes it. Baldwin's got 4 points this quarter. Baldwin's got 4 of his 7 shots to go. James deciding where to go with it. Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, BA, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
And Baberovic gets it to go.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him. 2 points.
That one goes.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Baldwin. From outside, off the mark.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Korkmaz. No good from outside. Ooh, poked away. Dives for it, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On Saturday, and then Monday,
they have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. We've got 1:08 left in the third. James passes to Korkmaz. James outside. The drive by Korkmaz. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Baberovic. No good on the 3. They're running. And the jam by Brown.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Ellie. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Niko.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Akobo. There's a screen. For 3, James. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. And when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Diallo. 4 on the clock.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Here's Goodrich. The rebound by Corneli.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
For three, Diallo sinks it from distance.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Corneli. Here's Matajunas. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
To the inside.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Ball stolen. It's a one-on-one situation. Looking to end the run. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
Pass to Diallo. Jacks up a three. Not going to go that time. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Let's go with a three. It's not going to go for him. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
4-3. He's off on that one.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Goodrich. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Matajunas. Knocks down the 18-footer.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Oh, he tries a three. And no good. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Diallo outside. Wide open. He can't get that one to fall.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
58 seconds left to play in the fourth. This one for three. No luck on that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Corneli. They set the pick. Here's Matajunas. 5 to shoot. The three. Drains the triple.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Pulls it. The rebound by Diallo. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. So the home crowd treated to a win. A clean win, and one where they clearly...
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the 2. To the inside. Here's Vezenkov, covered by Hayes. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Papa Nicolau. Banked in off the glass.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Baldwin. He's with it. Marjanovic with a screen for Hayes. It's good from long range.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort. Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for the away team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Baldwin taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Baldwin. Out to the right wing. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Lets the 3 fly. And that one's good, Biberovic.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
To the paint. Pass to Vezenkov. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Biberovic. Driving to the basket.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one falls.
For the away team, Biberovic taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Biberovic. He's guarded by Fournier. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Biberovic. 1:52 left to play in the first. Back to Marjanovic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Fournier in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Biberovic. He's guarded by Fournier. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Baldwin kicks to Hayes. Off target with his 3.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Outside Fournier. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Pass to Vezenkov. Baldwin looking for the opening. Down low, here's Marjanovic in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
There's the steal. Here's Vezenkov. Nothing on the board.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Marjanovic kicks to Baldwin. All sorts of time. Here's Melly, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. They lead by 30. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Pass to Dorsey. Kicks it out to Evans. From past the arc. That one misses. Missed inside.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Peters, and he uses the glass on the layup. Peters has got his first bucket of the night.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Out to the wing. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Dorsey passes to Peters. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Evans. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Evans has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Gutteridge. Covered by Evans. And he banks in the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Dorsey. Now Evans. To the inside. Here's Milutinov. Off target with the jump hook. Here's Gutteridge. Inside. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Here's the 3. They get it back to the wing on the left. Evans outside. Just 5 to shoot. The putback. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
There's the drive. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. 1:57 left to play here in the half. Pass to Peters. From deep. Hits the 3-point bomb. Peters has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
There's the triple. Drills it from outside.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Evans up top. Here's Milutinov. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Covered by Evans. On Saturday, and then on Saturday. .56 seconds left now here in the second. To the middle. Right wing. Here's Peters. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
To the left wing. One's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Picked away. It could go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Leading by 17. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
We get to see the haves and the have-nots on this list.
A few of have-nots have really disappointed. Shaq, have I?
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the visiting team. And that concludes.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezenkov in at the 4 spot. A rebound by Marjanovic. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin, and it's Melli in at the power forwards position.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
They set the pick, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Baldwin. And it's blocked. To the wing right side. Pass to Biberovic. Shot clock at 3. Fires from deep. The shot comes out. Here's Vezenkov. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Melli. Lays it up and banks it in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's rebounded by Baldwin.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Vezenkov. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the paint. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Baldwin. It's stolen. One-on-one fast break. Pass to Vezenkov.
Away team
This is, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen.
Team foul. At the line for your home team, Sasha Vezenkov.
View in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So he gets them both. Here's Baldwin. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shooting foul as the whistle, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the inside. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Pushing it up. Here's Biberovic. And good that time. Biberovic has got 11 points.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. Ron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Baldwin. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And that one is good. He's got 8.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
To the left side wing. And 1:01 left to play in the third. In the corner, Marjanovic with it. Shot clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Vezenkov. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's rebounded by Hayes.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. building this lead in every way possible.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Dorsey. Buries the long-range jumper. Dorsey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep. Well, keeping control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very clean game so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Evans with it. They set the screen. Count that one.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Pass to Colson. Tries again. The shot, no good.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Driving the lane. That one goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Fires away from way outside. That shot, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Dorsey lays it up off the glass. Dorsey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Covered by Evans. And it's blocked. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Pass to Gutterich. There's the screen. They need this one. Can't get the layup. Here's Milutinov, and it's good for two.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Covered by Evans.
Team foul. Evans. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. They get it back. Clock at 6. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Dorsey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Takes the 3. He can't get that one. Dorsey's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
driving to the basket.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
No good from outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Another shot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Evans with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Peters. Evans inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Snatched up. Here's Milutinov, and finally they hit one. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They came in.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Ali LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Misses in close. And here's the fast break. Brown, no good. Here's Papanikolaou. Connects from downtown.
tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Pass to Korkmaz. For three, James knocks down the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The drive by Korkmaz. And here's Brown. Back to Korkmaz. They set a pick. Launches it. It's hauled in by Fall.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Fournier with the bucket.
No fear, and Evan Fournier pulling the trigger from outside the arc. That range, impressive.
James deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
The shot by Vezenkov, no good. To the paint, and they're on the break, and it's rejected. Right side Fournier. Pass to Vezenkov. There's the triple. Oh, he botches the dunk. It's James on the wing. Driving inside. The 17-footer. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Papanikolaou for 3. Hauled in by Brown. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Fall.
2 minutes remaining.
Defended by Brown. They set the pick. Vezenkov. The three-pointer off the mark. Down low. And as we continue through January, here are the latest power rankings. You take a look at the home team. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
When I look at this visiting team, they're kind of a middle-of-the-road squad. Not bad, but haven't been able to make the leap into the upper echelon of teams.
Outside Fournier. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Fires it. The shot by Vezenkov, no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
James, a screen on Fournier with the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Oh, swiped away. And here they come. The shot's good.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Here's Vezenkov. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
And there's James from the arc. Hits the three-pointer. James has got 6 points.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Brown. Still without a bucket. James passes to Brown. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Vezenkov. Fournier for 3. Here's Fall. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now here's Diallo. Not a lot of room. Here's Matajunas. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Evans. Launches a 3. The rebound by Diallo. Here's a Kobo. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Evans. Here's Peters. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Matajunas. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Here's Evans. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Evans has got 5 points.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Good on the shot.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And here comes the break. Pass to Akobo. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They have no answer defensively inside.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Dorsey. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Here's Akobo. From downtown. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Peters. Off target from outside. Pass to Diallo. Here's Akobo. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Evans. He drops it from range. Evans has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's Matajunas. The layup off target. A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball. And Dorsey gets it to go.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Diallo outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Diallo's got his first points of the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
There's a minute 12 left in the second quarter. Peters, no good. Pass to Diallo. On the take. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the home team now. 6-point game. Evans drops in the 3. Evans has got 11 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Akobo, and he goes in for the dunk.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Offensive rebound. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Peters. Lets the three fly. He buries it from three. Peters has got his first 3 points of the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
There's 18 seconds left in the second. Akobo, no good. Here's Dorsey. Here's Evans, covered by Diallo. Evans, that's good.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Matajunas. Count it up. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
29.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So it's the home team now. Pass to Fall. Shoots over Brown. And Fall gets it to go.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
James outside. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Papanikolaou. James outside. There's a screen. No good with the triple. James has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Outside Fournier. No good on the triple. Fournier's gone 1 for 3 on the night. James passes to Brown. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. In transition, here they come!
Well, you think about Evan Fournier making himself more and more of a factor on the defensive end of the floor as his career has progressed. Really good job anticipating that steal.
For 3, James. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here. Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
James outside. And slam dunk by James.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by James. Brown's got his first basket.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
The 3 knocks down the long J.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Pass to Korkmaz. Fires for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Korkmaz has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Papanikolaou. The kick out to Fournier. Here's Vezenkov, defended by Brown. The shot by Vezenkov, no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
James, outside. For the tie, and there's the drive, and he sinks the layup. James has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Yep, that one goes.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 9 rebounds now.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And there's the screen. Here's Papanikolaou. Shot clock at 6. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Missed inside. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Papanikolaou. 9 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Fall. Blocked! There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter here. James outside. For the lead. The three. Pure from three-point range. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The shot by Evans, no good. It's stolen. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Diallo on the wing. Here's Mata Yunus. Back to Diallo. Lets a floater go. Can't capitalize inside. The baseline J. And the basket is good.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Corneli. Here's the pick. Diallo passes to Corneli. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Akobo gets the bucket.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Peters. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Evans, that's good.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Akobo. Diallo outside. And he drives in. And he slams it in one-handed.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big-time move inside.
He has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
Here's Peters to take the lead. Tries again. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Peters has gone 3 of 7 shooting from the field. Here's Here's a Kobo with the drive. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. The rebound by Corneli. Here's a Kobo. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
Here's Evans. They get it back. Takes a three. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Here's a Kobo. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
And the free throw, no good. Here we go. Here's Peters. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Pass to Evans. On the take, and he buries it.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's in. And tie game. Huge basket right there. There's the three. He's off from three. And the visitors call time here. James outside.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Timeout. The home team calls timeout. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Here's Evans. Misses the three. The visiting club takes the win on the road. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on.